Supriya, that's not the exit, that's the second. Just stay in this lane right here.
Maybe I should start singing or something.
Oh, stop that.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Oh.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi guys, welcome back to Clearview Driving. My name is Amin and today I am doing a mock test with Supriya.
Hey guys.
Now your test is coming up very, very soon.
Yeah, no, it is really soon. So
just a week's time.
We will see today if I'm ready or not.
This is your first mock test.
Yeah, it's my first mock test.
And you've done around, was it 40 hours?
Yeah.
From a complete beginner and you've had no practice outside of lessons?
I mean, a little bit of practice. I'm not supposed to have practice, but yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Alright, so do you know how today's test will be conducted? Would you like me to tell you a little bit about it?
Yes please, yeah.
Okay, so the drive's going to last about 38 to 40 minutes in total. I'm going to get you to carry out one manoeuvre. We may also carry out the emergency stop, similar to everything you've already been practicing. And I'm going to give you a few signs to follow for your independent driving this as well. Okay, and yeah, throughout the drive just keep following the road ahead. Whenever I need you to turn, I will tell you in plenty of time if I'm not saying anything.
Okay.
Just going straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, any questions?
No questions.
Okay, so before we start driving, I am going to ask you a tell me question, which will be now, and then whilst you're driving, I'm going to ask you to demonstrate a show me question as well. Okay, so for your tell me question, could you tell me, how would you check that your brakes are working?
So you'd apply pressure onto the brakes and you make sure they're not spongy or slack.
Okay, perfect. All right.
Yeah.
I'm ready whenever you're ready. For anyone that is new to watching these videos, don't forget to like the video, comment down below, and I'm going to be linking Supriya's socials
Make
down
sure you guys
in the
go follow me, okay?
There is a lot going on, so you've got TikTok, Instagram.
Yeah, Insta.
If there's anything else, I'll link it all down there. Okay, so whenever you're ready, okay, we're going to make our way out of this car park, and when we get to the end, we're going to turn right.
Okay.
Okay? There we go.
Okay.
Hey guys, welcome back to another mock test. If you enjoy watching these, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and let us know what you thought of today's drive. Now, just as we started off in this position, I did mention an advisory for looking left as we're currently in a one-way system in a car park, so you want to be mindful and slowly creep out from this position. So we're going to head out the car park from here and then make a right turn when we get to the very end. So we're going right from here.
Okay. No, mate, let me in. These guys have a different type of patience for this. Okay.
And then turn right again. Watch out for signs like this. Ahead of us we have a no entry and there is a turning on the left hand side. So you would still check your mirrors and signal for this turn, as it is not a bend and that is a new road, but you want to make sure you do not go straight ahead, as that will be a dangerous fault straight away.
Maybe I should start singing or something.
That's up to you. I don't mind if you sing.
Preview my new release coming out soon.
Wait, do you sing?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. I
so
thought.
not just rap, but
Yeah.
sing as well. Yeah.
I did not know that. I thought you were just joking for a second.
No.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh no. I'm
Okay,
gonna end up
sorry.
losing control.
So what would you normally be doing today then?
So I usually have, well, these last couple of weeks I have like back-to-back shoots. So I've been filming something for my new music video coming out soon. So that was last night. And then like clothing line shoots, Randall, studio, filming content, like viral content as well.
Nice. So always busy working by the sound of it.
Always working, yeah. How about you?
The same.
Filming, yeah. You're doing that influencer lifestyle now, trying to be like me.
Let's turn left, please. Alright, Supriya, if you can pull in and park up on the left hand side somewhere safe. Not too close. Thank you. Travel whenever you're ready. Supriya keeps a really nice clearance when going around parked vehicles. She's moving into the middle of the road nice and early. And you can see here she's positioned currently in the center of the road. To get this position, simply line up the center of the road along your left shoulder. And if you could pull in and park up on the left again, just behind the silver car, leave plenty of space in front. Don't worry about the driveways, okay? That'll be right there, thank you.
Oh.
That'll be right there, thank you.
Oh.
Okay, so what I'd like you to do now, using the vehicle in front, I'd like you to demonstrate how you would carry out the parallel park exercise. If you just move forward slightly, just move the wheel to the right and just go forward a bit. Yeah, that's fine there. I just thought that guy was trying to get in the driveway. Okay, so what I'd like you to do now, using this silver car in front, is to demonstrate how you would carry out the parallel park exercise. So if you can start in the road next to this vehicle and then reverse back and finish within 2 car lengths, and try not to go up on the pavement when you're doing this.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm going to get you to do instead? Can we use that black car in front instead? Just because that guy
Yeah, he's parked
kind of
there now, yeah.
made the space a bit smaller for you. So if you just use that black car instead.
I wish I could restart this whole test again where I hit the curb. But you're gonna let me. That's the way it is now. Okay.
When starting the parallel park manoeuvre, you want to be in the middle of the road but slightly closer to the vehicle than your normal driving position. Supriya is slightly too close at this point, but this wasn't a major concern as she was slow when she got to this position. Before starting to reverse, it's blind spots all around, which Supriya does do, but it would be a good idea to check over your right blind spot again as you start to steer left as the front of your car starts to swing into the road. During this reversing manoeuvre, Supriya is checking over towards her left blind spot and over in towards her mirrors, but she does not turn around to check over her right blind spot, so she gets marked down for this. Alright, thank you. Drive off whenever you're ready. And then turn right just into here. And if you could pull in and park up on the left hand side somewhere safe. Away slightly. There we go. That'll be fine, I think. Alright, drive off whenever you're ready. So we're now going to turn right and then immediately left. So it's that road just up there that you can see.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Alright, so we're going to start the independent part of the driving test now. I'm going to get you some signs to follow. So as we're driving down this road, we're just going to keep going straight and then follow signs towards central London. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Just ahead of us there is a pedestrian crossing. Be sure to step off the accelerator and scan both sides. Now we can't see the left hand side of the crossing as there is a vehicle blocking that section. So be sure to slow down in case there's someone hidden behind that vehicle. So the signs are coming up now, okay? So ahead of us we have a compulsory left turn and the signboard is just after, which shows us a crossroads where central London is towards the right hand side, which means we need to follow the road to the left and then turn right. So we're positioned on the right hand side of the road, and on the right hand side we have this van approaching. Now as we go forward there is a keep clear in front of us and the van is waiting for the keep clear section. When moving off from this sort of position, make sure to slowly creep forward instead of committing in one go. As you can see, the area behind the van is fairly large and there is a new lane there. As soon as we turned into the new road, there was a motorbike in our right blind spot, which gives Supriya a serious fault for junction observation. We're now turning right onto a dual carriageway and Supriya has gone into the overtaking lane. Starting in this position is not a fault, just make sure as you make this turn you make a tighter turn and go into the overtaking lane. And once you're in the new road, make good progress and switch back over towards the left when it's safe. The speed on this road is 40 miles per hour. When you move onto a road like this, you want to make sure you're getting up to that speed and then trying to switch over towards the left. It's much harder to move back towards the left if you're too slow, as traffic on your left don't want to slow down to let you in. So we're going to be now following signs towards White City. Well, that's one way to switch lanes, isn't it?
He came out of nowhere. Yeah.
To follow the signs towards White City, we need to stay in the left-hand lane. We can see this with the signboard overhead. The left-hand lane is now coming off the carriageway, and the middle lane is actually the normal driving position if we wanted to continue going straight. So White City again, okay?
Okay.
The signboard on the left-hand side tells us that we need to make a right turn towards White City, so we're switching into the far right lane, and the right turn is underneath the dual carriageway. How are you doing, Supriya?
I'm doing good so far, yeah. Only thing is, I feel like I saw White City up there, but then it said White City is this way, so maybe there's more than one way.
Yeah, no, they're trying to get rid of the other signs to White City. This is the correct way.
Okay, that's good. That's the correct way. Yeah. Oh, fuck. If you guys just saw, White City was that way. We're going all the way to Bournemouth now. Oh.
It's alright, don't worry about the direction.
Because it said White City twice.
It's okay.
Confusing.
So we're now going to be going up to this roundabout and we're going to make a U-turn.
Okay.
It's the third exit.
Okay.
So we want to come back down that slip road on the other side, okay?
Okay.
So don't worry about any more signs from here on. We're trying to take the
Just third exit, yeah. Great, now these lanes are merging.
So we're taking the third, yeah?
Yeah. Oh gosh. I should have stayed in the right lane. Because it said, I thought the two lanes were merging into one. Because
And then they
the
split.
arrow. And then it, oh for fuck's sake.
Just do what you can do safely from here, okay?
Okay.
At this point, be sure to watch the interior mirror. You can see the black car behind starts to hold back and give way as Supriya is signalling right. But because she doesn't actually move over, eventually the car behind is now trying to pass on her right, and at the exact same point, Supriya now decides to move in front of them, causing them to brake. This gives her a serious fault for use of mirrors to change direction. So it's the third exit, right, yeah?
Yeah.
As we go around the roundabout, Supriya miscounts the exits. She was in the correct lane to take the third exit, but she starts checking her mirrors and signalling and trying to move over in front of the skip lorry. I did have to take control. This gives her a dangerous fault at this point. Supriya, that's not the exit, that's the second. Just stay in this lane right here. Supriya, that's not the exit, that's the second. Just stay in this lane right here.
Oh, you must be sweating.
No.
I'm sweating.
I'm good. You were trying to take us into central London there.
Maybe I really want to go today.
Alright, so just continue following this lane, okay? Alright, now at the traffic lights, turn left, please. Now at the traffic lights, turn right, please. Okay, Supriya, when it's safe to do so, I'd like you to demonstrate how you would wash the front windscreen. Thank you.
I still can't believe that White City roundabout. I've never made that mistake ever.
We didn't even need to do that roundabout. That's the funny thing. And take the next road on your left, please. Just ahead of us, we have a crossroads where we're actually on the side road. Supriya misses the crossroads completely and drives through it as if we were on the main road. She gets a dangerous fault for this. Always look out for the hazard line in the middle of the road and then the giveaway line across your path if you're on the side road. Oh, stop that.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, stop that.
Oh, sorry. I was just thinking about how I know I already failed. I'm not gonna lie. From that hitting the curb at the start, I was like, yeah, there's no much.
Don't dwell on any mistakes. Don't overthink that stuff, okay? Just kind of focus on what you're doing here. It doesn't matter what's happened before. If I tell you something, you didn't even make a serious fault at that point. You know that, right? Hitting the curb wasn't.
Well, I probably
serious.
did just then. I didn't check the observations.
So that
See, guys, I know this stuff. I know this stuff.
At the roundabout, turn left, please. And if you could pull in and park up on the left if that's not too close, not too close. Just gonna go up. Signal so they know you're parking, okay? But don't get close to the man, just keep it as slow as you can. Just go right the way up. Just keep going all the way up like this. Keep going all the way forward. That's great there, thank you. Alright, Supriya, you can take up your seatbelt and relax a little bit. That is the end of your test. So how was your drive for you today?
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed myself. Let's just say that. That's what I would say to the examiner, that I have obviously enjoyed myself.
That's good, I'm glad. Unfortunately, it wouldn't be a pass.
Yeah, I think we both knew that.
Not really, it kind of built up.
Okay, so what actually failed me, like, I know there's like a few little tweaks and stuff.
So you know that big roundabout?
Yeah.
Where we were now trying to turn right third exit?
Yeah.
You've gone into the left lane.
Yeah.
And then as you're going forward, you're trying to switch, but you're just very hesitant on switching. That lady was giving way to you, but you were just too cautious on moving over. And by the time you were trying to move over, she was actually trying to speed up because she thought, oh, maybe she's just left her signal on.
Oh, okay, so miscommunicated with other drivers. Okay.
So when you see that they're actually slowing down, you gotta make some progress because it was quite confusing for her. And then eventually she's now trying to get past you because she thinks, oh, maybe she's not switching lanes, and then you're actually switching in front of her.
Okay.
Yeah? And then afterwards, on the same roundabout where we were taking the third exit,
I nearly went in there.
You went into the second. You were about to, right?
About to, yeah.
And there was traffic in that lane. There was a skip, but he was kind of moving across at the time, but I didn't want to take the risk with where we were, so I've just had to kind of help you out there.
Yeah.
The best thing to do, I know your mind was getting a bit fogged at that point, just count the exits out loud.
Yeah.
Going the wrong way is not a problem, but it's just the fact that we're switching over, don't do it. Never try and change direction like that.
Oh, okay. So if I'm in the, just better off just continuing in
Continue wherever that lane takes you. Even if we ended up in Paddington, you would not have had a serious fault.
Go in and out of lane, but that's because I didn't take the right exit. But that confused me because it said going up was White City.
So there, what happened is the signs were saying the left lane is White City and the other two were Central London and so on. So that whole lane was coming off and they'd put cones out blocking that first lane on the carriageway.
I got that bit, but as I went like underneath and the bridge went up, I saw on the bridge it said White City.
Were you looking up there?
Like, yeah.
Okay, because we had a sign on the left hand side saying here, and then there's another one there. So that should have been
I missed the one on the right. I saw that one as I passed it.
I'll have to review it because I'm not sure which sign you've actually seen to tell us, but that wasn't even the issue. Besides that, progress is a little bit slow. You drive too slow.
Okay.
So you know when we were on the A40, it's 40 miles per hour.
I was at like 30.
You were at 30 for quite some time, and then eventually you saw the 40 signs on the floor again, and they were on each lane, and that's when you sped up. Another thing, you know when we initially switched, we made that right turn onto the A40, you were in the overtaking lane, weren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so what was your thought process in that moment?
Well, obviously I had to get back to normal driving position, which is on the left.
Okay.
And I'm meant to be on the left, I'm not overtaking anyway.
But at that point, right, as soon as we switched over, it's 40, and I think you thought it was 30. Instead of switching, I would get to that speed and then try and switch.
Okay.
Because if you're slow, do these guys want to slow down to try and let you in, or
no?
They just want to get on that road. So instead of trying to switch, I know you want to be on the left lane, but driving in that lane isn't the end of the world. It's just you've got to be up to speed. So as long as you're up to speed in that lane, you're fine.
Yeah, but that is something I do actually. Even in dual carriageway, I tend to like slow down a little bit when I'm switching lanes. Yeah. So that's something I need to improve with, just holding the speed when I'm switching lanes.
But don't try and move back immediately. Rather, just make progress and then switch over. A bit more confidence in checking mirrors and knowing where the traffic is. We'll talk about that at the end of this anyway.
And I feel like I think dwelling on what had happened. Yes. I think that played a big role, okay?
Oh, okay. He wants us to move up. Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, so what I was saying was that I feel like me dwelling on a lot was actually the root cause of it just building up. Yeah. I think that's something, but that is something that I need to work on. I'm not gonna lie, like I do
You don't
When I
want to
hit-
dwell on the mistake.
Yeah, I need. Yeah.
So like when you say you hit the curb, did
I
you
was like,
hit the
fuck, I
curb
failed.
like this? What was it? It was just like a little. Ooh.
Yeah.
It was just like a little grazed. You felt the
But I
alloy.
thought that would have been a fail, so I was like, failed already. I was like, come on, let's just cancel this whole test if I'm already failed. What's the point in continuing?
No, okay. There you got a minor fault for your control steering. You just came in a bit too sharp. That's
Okay,
it.
yeah.
Not a major deal.
No.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But either way, don't dwell on that mistake because you were still thinking about that mistake. Later on, we actually had a dangerous fault on that junction where you were just driving through a crossroads without
Yeah,
looking.
because I kind of had a feeling I had already fell off in the roundabout, so I was like, fuck. I was thinking about that, and I was like, the junction observations.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah.
So, what are you taking forward from this now?
Well, a few things. I feel like the main thing for me to hold the consistency throughout is to not dwell
Yes.
on mistakes. I think that was like that really, guys, it let me down today. But like I'm gonna pass, it wasn't for my overthinking.
Yeah.
Like, so I need to just, yeah, if I hit the car, I'm like, okay, cool, let me just like you
Just
said,
move
just
on.
focus on the moment. Like, okay, you're in a new road now, focus on this.
Because look, the way you've got to look at this is when you start driving outside afterwards, you might be driving towards home and you've got half an hour to drive. You hit the curb here, you're not going to then be thinking about that for the rest of the drive.
No,
You're putting
yeah.
yourself in danger because now you're still thinking about the curb.
Yeah, no. I think it just added pressure because it's a mock test.
Yeah, I
so
know.
that's why. If I'm driving home, I'm like, oh yeah.
Forget it.
Who gives a f? But yeah. It is my first mock test, guys.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm going to be practice. After more practices,
Yeah.
it should be top notch. I'll
That's
come
it.
back and I'll pass.
Yeah, you will.
I'll make
You haven't got long to
another
go, honestly.
guest appearance.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, that'll be funny. But
All
nice.
right, well,
yeah.
good luck with your tests. Let us know how
Thank
it
you.
goes. Work on these things for sure. But honestly, you're not that far off. You've just got to get making progress. Just kind of get on with what you're doing. Don't dwell on the mistakes. You're
Yeah.
all good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that is it from us today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys have firstly enjoyed today's video and learned a thing or two. If you have, put it down in the comment section below. Let us know what you learned from the video and check out Supriya's channel. Everything is down in the description. Thank you.